My name is Paulette. I had my upper oral and X with Dr. Mandelaris. I grew up in Jamaica, and as a child, whenever you had a toothache and your parents took you to the dentist, there was no options for getting fillings. All they did was pull your teeth. When I came to the U.S. back in 1972, my dad took me to the dentist, and his recommendation at the time was, since one tooth is missing here, one's missing there, there's no support, they're grown kind of crooked, we have to pull them all. My dad didn't know any better. I was a child, I didn't know any better, so went along with that process. One day, the dental hygienist was very gentle. She followed my request. I did not want my teeth cleaned with any electrical stuff. I wanted that manually. And it was one of the best experiences I ever had at the dentist. So I said to her, you know what? I've been thinking about getting implants for many years, but I'm a chicken. And she talked to my dentist, Dr. Gracias, who mentioned Dr. Mandelaris. I left there with a referral, and then 2 months later, I had enough courage to make the appointment. Dr. Mandelaris made me feel comfortable because he showed me, he verbally, explained to me what he was going to do. Then he would show me on a computer the exact process. I could see my anatomy, I could see the veins, the nerves, so I felt pretty good. And he also encouraged me to ask questions. And after every procedure, major procedure like a surgery, he always called himself and checked on me later that day to make sure I was doing okay. It was the best experience considering how I felt before I started this procedure. I was a chicken, not wanting to do it. I waited so many years to get to this point. And I could not be more pleased with the outcome, the professionalism, the thoroughness and the explanation again, and the follow-up care. I had all my questions answered. Being someone who was always, all my life, afraid to go to the dentist, I must say this experience has been a rather pleasant surprise. I do not dread coming to the office anymore, like I used in the past. And when I leave, I'm usually pretty pleased. And the follow-up, like Amy would call me or Dr. Mandelaris would call me, you have any questions, everything okay? But after surgery, Dr. Mandelaris always called me himself directly.